that early there. But it paid off beautifully because he found the crazy good timing against Hera, who actually had a good defensive gold, but berries and all three woodlines were to the front, so aggression pays off more, and maybe that's why TaToH went for this.
What do you think it could be? I mean, we're still right now blind, guys, because we don't know. I mean, I'm thinking it has to be some resources missing, or a villager, or
we are sending our best man, Krazini, there.
Krazini.
So I trust him with whatever judgment he comes up. And
okay. We have an update, guys, and the game is going to be continued very soon, guys. So no restart at all. The game is going to be continuing, and we keep going with the battle. As you can see, okay, this is. Do you see what happened there? I'll tap it and I lost. Okay, 30 seconds. So we keep going with the battle. We can see there 36 village 3 is gonna be now in Castle. He's doing now the stable, Nelly. So all the timing, all the momentum is now for TaToH. He keep attacking his opponent. He's 11 villages more. 11 villages more. Population difference is really, really big. It's still not up to Castles, but right now, Hera is just at the limit. He's also forced to make a tower there.
Yeah, Hera also is going for armor. Now only has the stable. TaToH is balancing his economy there with the market. Tower forced into it. Ooh. 1 military against 17 right now.
Oh, and he's on the way to Castles. He used the market, but he still have the 200 stone. This is an amazing position for TaToH, Nelly. Have archers now?
I think he added something, right? Only one archer in the queue, and now the next attack at the gold.
He's attacking, he's going into the gold. There is a knight, but he's gonna take another villager more. There you go, one more down. He's gonna go with the archers, another one down. He's gonna take how many more, nearly? It's a lot already, 7 villagers, 8 down already. He can kill more, he's taking all the gold. I don't know what you think, but this is getting closer and closer to be TaToH first game. Is another one. He's taking all the gold miners. Nearly the population difference is just insane. 36-62. Wow.
And behind this, no more archer production. TaToH goes for Spearman exclusively and sends them forward. The next raid is coming in.
He's raiding again. He's now doing forging, doing the gold mining upgrade. He's sending all his military. Now I think he should wait a little bit because he's about to be in Castles, and do you want to lose more army? Because those are potential crossbows with Thumbrin.
No, they are not, because we stopped archer production. We are going for CA behind this. This is a throwaway army, and if they find those 2 villager kills, they will be happy.
Oh, that's great. He's taking another. He's gonna take another. He's gonna take another. Oh my God. Whoa.
14 villager kills in an 11-minute game, man.
Wow. That's 2 per minute, right?
3 per minute.
3 per minute? My maths are not the greater, right? Okay, he's going back now with the knights. He's doing the tone center. And he's going stable.
Stable behind this one. Triple stable? What? Well, he knows that Hera, technically with the tower, cannot build town centers, right? But Hera actually went onto stone, is now trying to boom behind this one stable defense. And TaToH, he's adding town centers. This game is actually stabilizing. Obviously, massive advantage for TaToH, but needs to defend against the knights. Goes for camels for now.
I'm a little bit surprised because you get Thumbrin. Of course, the camels are fine, but now Hera is going with the pikes. He can also make a monastery and they start to convert. Then he got heavy plow, bows already. Man, he's still in the game. It's crazy, but he really still in the game. Those obviously not the best battle here for Hera because he has the hill advantage. TaToH, he need to go back. Husbandry is really important, and he's just doing right now. Well, as you can see, he's still with 10 villages more. It's 2 tone center for both players.
But look at that. It's 4 eco upgrades against only 2. TaToH, massive idle TC time. That's 4 villagers that he didn't produce because he didn't use his town center. He obviously had to micro a lot at the front, but finds another 2 potentially here.
He's gonna take another village. This is the number 15 and probably 16. He's taking another 2. This is 16 villages already. Well, I mean, I don't know if Hera is gonna be able to come back. He's trying, obviously, he's trying his best. He's walling there, but he cannot see the walls. He's still with the camels. Out of goal now. Out of goal, need to go back. He's also coming through the left. What I love is how TaToH is attacking in several spots at the same time all the game, nearly.
And pikemen and monks, obviously not that mobile, might find more villager kills at the woodline.
In the woodline, Mr. Maple, there you go. The knight is coming. There's gonna be another villager down. He do not notice. He do not notice. He do not notice. Hera do not notice. There's gonna be, but TaToH, what is he doing? Oh, because of the monks. Okay, he could kill more villagers, but he did. No, he took it. He took it, already 16, he's taking another, the hole is there, now he noticed, he's going back, he's gonna take another villager, 55 villagers, 42, more army. Well, So complicated for the Canadian. Really.
Absolutely, and this is a beautiful game that TaToH can play here. He can just raid everywhere. Night upgrades, obviously Bloodlines +1/+1, so not the greatest fighting under the town center.
Okay, it's 20 village kill. He's 17 ahead. Definitely, this is the difference in the game. What you can do if you are in her position, you need to raid somehow.
You can't raid. This is the moment you defend with Pikeman Monk, and this is what TaToH identified, and that's why he's switching here. Archer Rangers being added, Botkin is coming in, he is going for Cavalry Archers, and this is so tricky for Hera to defend.
Yeah, he's also grabbing the relics, as you can see. He's still trying to wall, he's coming with more camels, the pikes are there, and now he meets with the Cav Archers, as you mentioned. Oh man, that's absolutely amazing. He's doing even fervor for the monks, okay. Third tone center.
He wants to collect the relics faster, or what?
But, well, I don't know why he's doing that upgrade. It's kind of interesting, but still. Remember, guys, that France is an amazing civilization in terms of economy, but when your opponent has 16 villages more, 1 TC more on the way, also is grabbing the relics and has killed you 20 villages, yeah, I mean, even if your economy is just great, oh, he's coming again. I don't know if we can put Hera point of view fog of war. There you go. He can sit and he reacts now very fast.
Okay, maybe some walls here as well. Pikemen are coming over, but that's an army that could kill those pikemen. TaToH obviously doesn't want to overcommit, but simply forcing some idle time is something TaToH will even take.
Yeah, he's moving now. He's forcing a lot of idle time. He's forcing a lot of idle time. Still, the efficiency is better for TaToH, not by much. So Hera is trying to stabilize, complicate his sanity now. Obviously, he needs some monks. He needs quite a lot of conversions. Don't think that now ballistic or any other upgrades is needed. I think TaToH is just missing a little bit of economy upgrades.
Well, has 2, not the craziest indeed, ma'am, and sits at 70 villagers. Wouldn't mind wheelbarrow, certainly an upgrade that would absolutely pay off now.
Okay, he's trying to keep getting more and more right there. He's gonna take that village, he's gonna take it. He's going now back. He has a lot of monks. He converted 1 camel, another camel. Good conversion for Hera, trying to come back. The pikes are there. He's gonna make another conversion, probably. No, he's going back. He's getting the hill advantage here. Not too many Cav Archers, but the monk is still coming. The monk is still coming. He's going to convert another, but he took quite a lot of farming. 3 conversions nearly there.
And not a single monk died, right? One, okay, no. He's getting a bit over ambitious now. But that was a very reasonable defense for Hera. He has to be happy with that.
Yeah, the problem is that he's still with the same difference, even more now. 20 villages different, 21, and he's coming now with the Cav Archers. The problem is that now the mobility is on favor from TaToH. Oh my God, and he's now on the stone miners. He's in the north, he's on the left, he's coming with more. He reacts really fast. We all know that Hera is super fast, but it's so complicated, and now it's TC number 3 for Hera. Okay.
No matter how fast you are, you're obviously limited within the game's options, right? You can't generate resources out of thin air. And Hera simply is behind in the villages. He has to react. He has to hope that TaToH makes a major mistake and slaps up in a strategic decision.
What about a castle forward from Hera? If it's possible, I mean, army numbers is still that TaToH, yeah, that's the problem.
Right, the monks should sit at home. Monks trying to microwave. Beautiful micro.
Ooh, he takes 3 monks. GG call! TaToH is taking the first game nearly with what I like to call it total domination.
That was looking really solid. And Hera needs to shake this one off. Obviously the first game that he is losing, but TaToH looked strong as well.
It looks very strong. He surprised us with the stable, but it worked out. It's true that the advantage he got in Feudal Age was massive. So either choice probably was right.
Yeah, early Feudal Age, the added stable, had the armor, had bloodlines, jumped on the scouts, and from there on, obviously controlled the whole game.
Oof, and now is the thing, you know, that psychology factor that we always like to talk. First game that he lost, also with those technical problems, but he need to calm down, and we're going to see how calm down it is, but in a video interview, guys.
Hello everyone, I'm known as Hera and I'm from Canada. So I qualified to Red Bull Wololo Legacy by finishing in the semi-finals in the RMS Cup 2 tournament. I prepared for Red Bull Wololo Legacy by playing a ton of Empire War sets against various opponents, and I also practiced some specific maps so I can be a little bit more sharp on the ones that I would like to play. Because it's Empire Wars, I think it's all about coming in confident, and you will have a good run against everyone, but at the same time you have to be careful of everyone. It's very dangerous. I would say I feel more confident against the people who like to play a little bit more of a slower paced game. So I think someone who's known to be a little bit more defensive, something like Doubt, something like maybe Mr. Yo, who don't start off as strong as some of the other players. I think for me personally, those styles I can take advantage of a little bit better than other players.
Well, it remind me TaToH performance that series against Leary. He played very aggressive against Leary, played very, very sharp.
Yeah.
People was telling, no, Leary didn't play that well. This is two players playing to make play the opponent not that great. Maybe the other players just playing better.
Yeah, exactly. To look bad, your opponent actually has to play good, right? And that's something that lots of people are often forgetting, including us sometimes as well, I have to admit that. But look at that, like the last pick winning against the second pick, another advantage we didn't even address.
That's very important, to be honest. Well, he's 1-0, you know, he's 1-0 the first game, and now, do you think he's gonna stick into his home maps? Because remember, guys, that they can pick whatever map. Whatever map left, they can pick. So,
all for an option here. I don't know. What does Hera want to play? I think this is the moment where if you give TaToH the 2-0 lead, you're just so far behind in momentum that it's really important to transition your next map. So I would assume he goes for one of his home maps, Morass or the Bull. Turk's pick taken away from him. I still would believe Hera goes for the Bull here.
yeah, I'm with you. I think the Bull is probably the best choice, because if you have something prepared in that map, even if TaToH has practiced all the maps, you know, but the Bull is something different. It's really, really something different. Look how focused TaToH it is. And you guys should know that while we were watching the interview,
Suddenly the whole crowd started clapping.
yeah, it started clapping, and it's because TaToH, the Lord, is here. Hello, Mr. TaToH. And now, well, you could have listened, but all the crowd was, well, I mean, we could have listened to the interview.
We thought just 6 villagers died.
Yeah, I mean, what
it was
happened? The game
just
started already? And no, it was TaToH here. TaToH is here with us as well. People went crazy. You cannot imagine how great it's to be casting here. And LA with this atmosphere, with all the crowd here, this is insane. I mean, we were literally crying. We can say before. We were emotional before. Now nobody saw us, but we were so emotional. We had to leave after the first 5 minutes that we were watching Leary Village, because we have been in the start, in the old times, when having a tournament like this was just impossible.
We were happy, like sometimes, like I think we were the ones that for the first time broke like 4-digit viewer numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we have the start screen having 5,000.
Yeah, yeah, and it's too little. It's too little.
Still aiming for more, man.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Well, second game gonna be, I don't know if we know the map already. Hopefully we're gonna know in a moment. And
it is Morass.
Is there? Oh, okay, it's there. Morass.
So something like Bulgarians comes to mind. Can go for lots of aggression. Byzantines also an option if we don't want to play Byzantines in Northern Isles, but Bengalis.
What about Cumans?
Cumans can be an option.
Morass.
Double archery range there. Could see that. I could see something like Hindustanis trying to get onto Gulam. Lithuanians, obviously, crazy aggression, right? If you think you want to play very aggressively. The most important thing is, what do you want to play against Bulgarians?
Yeah, I like Kuman's choice a lot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful that keep check, and well, let's see what is going to be.
Look at that beard. Crazy.
The design is really in an old level.
So nice.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. We have seen Kumans, but we have not seen Hera Civilization yet, right?
We have not seen Hera Civilization. Wouldn't be surprised by Bulgarians there. TaToH obviously really focused. In the background, the leaves are falling. Autumn is starting.
Quite fast games till now.
Yeah,
all the games, the previous series, this one, he feel a little bit slower because there was a small break in between. But if not, the games are being quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
My buddy is ready for a 1 hour game, man.
Or 2 or 3. Man, it's okay. It's okay. Well, these maps enclosed could be a potential longer one. Morass is tricky. It can be a quick game as well. Depend of the start, obviously, a lot.
Yeah, especially like humans kind of inviting a very aggressive play. We have seen some strategies, for example, Slam, TaToH's teammate, he played instant town center, right? So he tried to boom, but that will be tricky against a hyper-aggressive Civ like Bulgarians.
But Bulgarians, I like a lot the opening that can be with the double archery range. Potentially, do you think he's gonna go men at arms. Remember a strategy with Jordan in this map against Dogao, if I'm not wrong.
Double barracks there and try to overwhelm. Double barracks into double stable, but it feels like double archer range defense should be great counter to that.
Yeah, and the good thing with Kumans is not like it happens with Dravidians in those cities. They have a best following, a transition.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
Kumans is definitely amazing choice here. So what civilization you prefer? Because also if you get some small advantage, you can also add a second TC.
Yeah, indeed,
It's
that's the
crazy.
case. Just double archer range hold, then the town center. You're controlling more of the very crucial shorefish area in the center of the map. And then Bulgarians, they're losing options till they get to Castle Age. Then they can go Krepost, but Krepost can be overwhelmed by mass knights and rams if we get to a strong economy for the Cuban player.
I love this matchup. I love this matchup. Feel that Hera has to do something. Okay.
We just had a restart. One villager was bugged out. That's why we have the long pause. They were ready to jump into it. And so they already know the opponent's civ though, right?
Yeah.
So now mind games can start again. So they know, TaToH knows, okay, I'm playing against Bulgarians. Hera knows, okay, I'm playing against humans. Do they change their approach or will they just stick to what they think is best?
And what do you prefer? I mean, if the game go longer, I feel that both civilizations has, well, similar, I mean, cavalry. For the late game, prefer probably Bulgarians.
Neither civ has bombard cannons, right?
Yeah.
Especially if we think like short distance, they're fighting in the center. It's more of a trap war. Then often Bulgarian players struggle to have enough stone because they build like 3-4 Krepost already, and then you can't build those castles. While TaToH, if he gets to castles, gets to some Kipchaks, Bulgarians struggling to have good answers to that.
Yeah, it's true that they don't, I don't know why they don't use the 50% discount in the siege more often, because it could give some options like early onagers or even early rams, you know, but well, let's see what it's going to be. We're going to be in game number 2 in a moment, hopefully, because we want to see the action. People want to see the action. We are expecting to see the action very soon. And Hera need to win the next game, because 2-0 against this TaToH, ooh.
Look at this beautiful view.
Oh, yeah, those are, there's more than 3 backgrounds, you know, animated backgrounds that we have. This is absolutely amazing production we have here in the Red Bull Wololo Legacy. Okay.
Production really happy with themselves as well, just whispering in our ear like, we are really proud of our product here as well.
Yeah, they just tell me, you're right, man.
Yeah,
you're right,
rightfully so, rightfully so. Players, it seems like they are typing ready here, and TaToH still really intense. Do you see how Hera from time to time, like obviously had to deal with the technical issue, and then looked at the crowd, looked at the mood there. TaToH constantly staring at the screen.
He's not checking anything. He's not checking anything. I haven't noticed. I mean, he's focused as well. But you need to be, it's a good point there, Nelly. You really need to be so focused. Like, and you have to control all your nerves. You cannot get tilted at all, because it can pay off.
Yeah.
And it's not that long cities. Best of 5 is okay, but we're not talking about the best of 7, best of 9. So best of 5 can snowball quite fast.
Absolutely, right. It's basically Hera can only do 2 more can't do 2 more mistakes in this best of 5. Otherwise, it could already be over, and we could have TaToH in the finals against Leary later tonight. TaToH, this looks a bit like breathing techniques. Like, do you see how intense he is in those moments?
It is. It is. I mean, people is gonna enjoy win this map a lot. I'm sure this map is super tricky, really aggressive. We are just waiting for the start. We are going to enjoy a lot. We have over 20,000 viewers already only on Twitch, which is a lot. It is really a lot, probably with a lot more viewers overall. But man, we see Hera now. This is clicking from the game.
Absolutely.
And we are going to be into game number 2 in a moment. Okay. It's going to be in a moment, and this is the perspective we need, because we know that with this perspective, game number 2 with Kumans versus Bulgarians is going to start in a moment. Vamos, Mapo! I need you, Mapo. Let's go. Game number 2, Bulgarians, Hera, with an archery range yellow in the north. One archery range expected nearly in the south by TaToH Kuman as a blue.
Archery range instantly scouted, but no second archery range, because we have the stable here for TaToH. So he goes for a mixed army composition. Can Hera see this one? He sees some villagers on gold, but misses the stable by 1 tile.
And that's really important, because we see a lot of times the double archery range. He didn't see it this time. The exploration is so crucial. They are not so far in this map, really. And the short fish is it's just brutal. It's the best food income in this map.
So we're not going for any man-at-arms here. TaToH, he actually opens Archer into Scout. Beautiful scouting here by Hera. Sees the stable now. And now the question is, what adjustment is Hera going for? Is he adding the stable himself? Wouldn't surprise me. And that's indeed what he is doing.
Is the stable. Remember, guys, that all the armors are 50% cheaper. 50% cheaper is really, really nice. We're going to see already scale in armor, expectantly. We see with Bulgarians all the time. But it seems on point with the micro.
Absolutely. Nice block. That scout, so low HP. Yeah, he got all the information, but that's still pretty tricky military-wise. 8 against 4. TaToH, another beautiful aggressive game here, but sees the second stable.
Has to be careful. I'm going to tell you something, Nili. I see that face in the street, TaToH face, and I go to the other side. I mean, it's scary, man. It's really scary. He's so focused. You don't see.
It's on point.
It's really, really focused. But let's see. Second stable already for TaToH. He's going to go full aggressive. Already a little bit ahead in population, as we can see more army, 1 villager more. Why? Because Hera has 31 ILTC, and we don't see so often ILTC from Hera.
Yeah. It was the pressure, right? Plus all the upgrades that he had to do. So 150 resource going into there. Tries to go for a villager kill. It's more important to keep the HP on the scout alive. I don't think he will commit.
Well, he's taking a villager. No, he's not taking. Really, really, really low. But now army is coming. He's going with the archers and some skirmishers. He has fletching, yes. Plus 1 armor as well. A lot of feudal aggression. There's a spear.
Right side, helping out.
Spear, but not terrible for Hera. Definitely not. That's a good trade for Hera. Definitely is a very good trade for Hera. And now focus on the left with those archers and the skirmishes. Military numbers almost the same. KD Hera ahead with now 154, and this is double stable already. Full feudal aggression, LA.
One upgrade ahead is Hera. Double archer range, double stable. This is going to be wild and furious, man.
This is gonna be wild. We love the feudal aggression. More scout, archers and skirmishes, double stable, still with 1 valley ahead. Military numbers almost the same because both are just producing the same. I think it's double. Is that triple
stable?
What? Triple stable from Hera.
Shorefish so good here, and TaToH has only 4 on gold, so the second archer range won't really help. He might need to add some spearmen, but that's going to be ugly because we still have archers for Hera.
Yeah, man, Hera now is coming. He's missing probably the Bloodlines. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bloodline like the next upgrade, but now Hera is starting to do a great battle. He's taking all the range units. Look at the KD, look at the KD. Hera is now taking absolutely everything. 13 units killed, 6 unit loss only. He's taking a lot, and as you mentioned, those stable and those scouts are just doing a domination there.
Absolutely, more archers arriving, so he can't really trickle in with some spearmen. TaToH, he's trying to fight in front of his base, even pulls a villager, but that's not looking good for our Spaniard.
It's not looking good for the Spaniard. He has to go back. If he's not going back, this is a lot of army, 10-8, but the problem is also the quality of that army. Those scouts with all the armies, he has to be careful. He's going to lose a village. GG, Cole!
6:30 game!
Woo! What was that?
That was total brutal domination. Triple stable. Obviously, you have the Shorefish, the fastest food income that you can have in Age of Empires with the villager. And therefore, going for units that only cost food makes lots of sense.
Well, that was a long game, Nili. We wanted an hour game, 6 minutes. Okay, it's going wild.
It's going wild indeed. And that's the action that we get from Empire Wars.
Why not a tower there for TaToH?
I think that takes...
Something, I mean... Something to
It only prolongs the game, though, right? Because you still need to expand, go for the Shorefish further away. It lets you survive a bit, but Hera, he will just continue producing, right? And he can easily have 25 scouts when you are at 9 because you slowed down your food income so much.
The key here was the 50% bonus for Bulgarians.
Yeah.
Because they were doing the same, but thanks to that bonus, he could do more army.
Yeah, one more attack upgrade there afforded for Hera for the same cost that TaToH had to invest into only armor. That made it tricky. Plus, I don't think the second archer range for TaToH paid off that much if Hera already has armor.
Oh wow, that was... Is this the fastest game in the tournament?
Could be. At
Not
least
in
the
Red Bull.
One I saw.
Yeah, but in the tournament, I think it's the fastest.
Well, Hera, I think he might be the record holder, right? Against other GL guys, he actually had 2 4-minute games.
Don't remind it, man. You are teammate. You are teammate with Gamer Legion. Don't remind that, man. Viper 3 minutes it was, and then now 6 minutes to TaToH.
Yeah. And also TaToH, right? It was the same tournament.
Oh my God.
They still remember.
GL Killer.
GL Killer, indeed.
Wow. Okay, now when? It's gonna be Northern Islands. This map is unlikely to be 6 minutes.
Unlikely to be 6 minutes. We're obviously not starting on the same land area, therefore we have to land. We're starting with a transporter though, so some aggressive options are absolutely there. And likely civilizations, Koreans against Bengalis.
We can talk about the strategy in other maps. In the previous one, it's more even more about, well, the strategy matters, civilization, but the mechanics matter. In this map specifically, the strategy is so crucial. So crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. It is simply impossible to finish the game super early, right? Docks are far away. There's no way to instantly kill someone on land. And therefore, games always go into castle age, right? Where deep strategic decisions have to be made. How do I split my intention? How much water? How much land? Where on water? Where do I redock? How many fishing ships do I add? How many TCs can I go for? Then it's like something that is so incredibly complex, but something you don't have that often on other maps, in the sense like that the water element is that big. Therefore, preparation on this map really pays off.
Okay, and now we need to find out what is going to be the civilization, because I really believe that Bengalis is going to be the choice for Hera. TaToH Korea?
Koreans against Bengalis feels very likely, yeah. Koreans, obviously, not having heavy demos. Bengalis, their ships are healing. So if we have one fire galley against one fire galley, Bengalis wins, can go back, and come back later 8 minutes with full HP again.
Well, also Byzantines could be an option, but then why you pick Bengalis here? Well, you got an extra Sith, so you might think your opponent is going to be this choice. So why we don't see Portuguese anymore?
They're simply not good enough compared to the other civilizations, right?
And maybe even for the time limit is not needed.
They're like sixth best. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have the civilization in a moment. Korea spectacularly.
Ships are warships are cheaper. Therefore, you can go for mass galleons. You can squeeze in some more towers. If you want to go for some landing, your archers already have armor as well. So they just can't really batter them down that easy.
Yeah. And now we're gonna see the Bengalis. The Bengalis we can explain to the viewers why they're picking Bengalis, because a lot of people will say, why? And now Bengalis is becoming popular.
Yeah,
really
indeed.
Popular.
We're starting with 2 extra villages there if we are seeing Bengalis. Still the option for Byzantines, right? Byzantines would absolutely be a solid pick here. And feels like we could be loading into this one pretty damn soon. Koreans has to be the choice. And look how intense they are. But also look at the massive head movement that TaToH always has, trying to check resources.
Yeah, Bengalis is the civilization, no surprise. Some people is telling that they want post-imperial games, will want post-imperial games. And I think this has potential to be their post-imperial game in this map.
Yeah, I think so as well. Plus 2 villagers at the start, another 2 villagers once we go into Castle Age.
And there you go, we are starting, as you can see in the statistics, 32 villages for Hera, because he's starting with Bengalis as a yellow on the right, and TaToH as a blue on the left, already exploring what his opponent is going to do. Exactly the same as Hera, nearly.
Makes a lot of sense, trying to figure out, okay, are you adding your mill very early? Are you adding an archer range? And that's indeed what both players are instantly scouting. And you might think, okay, if they're starting 2, why is it 33 against 34? That is obviously combined villagers and fishing ships. And TaToH, the greedy guy, already added 1.
Yeah, he added another. That's why the difference in total is only 1 now. We see the archer range already for Hera. 2 archers, 3 archers landing with fletching can be very, very annoying in this. And it's very normal strategy.
Yeah, very common indeed. Remember, we cannot wall till the edge of the map. Therefore, you have to go for what we call those potato bases here. And that is what Hera is going for. Defensive archer range now here. And seems like he should not take any damage. Everything at the front should be walled, but obviously quite some investment.
He's investing a lot. And he's he's going with villas already. Well, remember that if you go to make some towers, transition to castle, those are going to be guard towers.
Oh, yeah.
So can be very sick and annoying, because if you are able to control the map early, can be tricky. Where's the goal placement for Hera?
It's all 3 gold spots here.
Same spot.
All 3 gold spots here. So 1 tower just next to the woodline and gold, and then the second tower a bit further down. Hold this position till like minute, and look at that, first tower.
Yeah, and TaToH is doing the first tower. Told what you already, he has explored all the map. If we can go to Hera point of view map of fog of war, perfect, thank you, man. And look at this, doing the market here. Market for TaToH, but He's preparing the economy for both sides is just very, very good. But this is going to be really annoying. Obviously, he will need to mine probably some stone because you don't want to stop here. You want to make more towers probably.
Yeah, it's obviously one good one, but that's not where the strategy ends. Maybe even getting stone on Hera's island. Maybe that's an option. Fire Galley now trying to attack. Bit sloppy with TaToH.
He's going to take one. Now there is the Fire Galleys. You need to be careful. Don't lose another. Don't lose another. You have to move it. You have to move it. TaToH. And now who is moving is the Canadian. The tower is already there. He's going to have to move those villages to another spot. He's not yet up. And the transition to castle here from Hera is really, really quick, Nelly.
For the love of God, please wall in this tower, TaToH. I know some GL players are there, they would never wall this tower, but TaToH knows it is too easy for Hera to rush it down later on. Waltz it in. I like that choice.
No mistake. 200k prize pool. No mistake like this. He's now going back with that spear. You have to be careful. The archers are being annoying. He's taking, well, some resources here. There's no wood now for Hera. He has to go to the one to the south because the tower is there. He didn't notice. He didn't notice that he's here. He might even pick some villager.
Sneaky dogman. And you know what that means?
Turtles.
Turtles.
Turtles. Turtles there. Ooh.
Turtle domination.
Beautiful. I can't. Okay, he's doing the dog. I cannot keep going, Ellie. Anyway, he's walling the tower. He has to be careful. He's mining already a stone. He has the stone to do another tower. This can be so bad. That tower is just amazing. And if he's doing now Botkin Arrow, he can make a third tower. And then how Hera is going to take it? So complicated.
Kind of has to go then for mangonels, but mangonels aren't pretty. Technically, we could go for, well, the siege elephants and try to take this one down.
They're very good.
Like the moment TaToH gets a siege workshop up himself, it will be tricky. For now, Hera decides.
Well, or a turtle also to support. It can be. He might have a very strong range. Anyway, the tower is going to be there at 55 seconds. The thing is, he's in castle age. Oh, this is good for him. He has to move all. He's doing the war galley upgrade. He's moving all the fishing ships. Well, he's going more for the economy approach right now because he's not landing. He's taking the water control a little bit. Hera doing the second TC, but if he loses the gold control, he's in problems.
He can still land in the center, right?
Yeah.
Extra gold, extra stone there, another relic. We see Hera at least takes some water control. Not unlikely that TaToH needs to redock the center. And that would be really nice for Hera if he already gets an early grab of that area, because that's crucial and most of the time wins the game.
Yeah, but the good thing here is that probably Hera doesn't see that he has that dock in that area, so he can even take.
He already scouted it.
He scouted already?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it's there. Siege workshop. Okay, siege workshop, and the next tower is coming. But at some point in this map, TaToH will have to do something on water.
191 stone now. Archers trying to micro away. Upgrades only fletching, while TaToH obviously sits on 2-2 already for his archers.
Turtle is coming. The turtle is coming. He's going to be there in a moment. He's going to be there in a moment. There you go. Look at how beautiful it is. He's going to take that very, very easily. He has to be careful. Well, now it's 3. He has to be careful. And now the next tower is just following. This is the thing with the tower, and now with a mangonel incoming. Remember, no minimum range for those mangonels. How'd you stop that one?
I don't really know. You can't really go for the ramps. Like, do you go for elephants? It feels like Hera is focusing heavily on water, but he might just die on land.
Yeah, 3 TCs. What?
He has to land the center. Where's the transporter?
Yeah.
Can we find that one? It has to be here. He needs to go for the center.
Yeah, that TC doesn't make any sense because, well, you will have more villages, but you are not having the main resources here. And now you cannot make another TC in the middle because you made it right there.
Look at that. He has 14 villages on stone. He might just build a castle here, but Mangonel is already out.
The mangonel is there. There's so many villages on stone. We have to be careful because maybe Doubt is not going to be only in the main stage. It's going to be in the castle. So it can happen. You know, there's a village down. He's a village down. Actually, 2 villages down. Okay. He has to be careful. That turtle is going to be a no. Those 2 turtles, he has to be careful. You have to micro. He's going back. He's going to probably take them. He will need to repair that one. He's trying to break with the village because he's going to make more towers. Now he's doing the siege workshop, but he's with how many villages on goal, Nelly?
0.
0. Literally 0. Okay, he need to be careful. He's going with those turtles. And
3 turtles, by the way, the magic number to one-shot fire ships. So that's what TaToH is aiming for. Obviously limited on wood here, tries to poke a bit, but Hera, very reasonable numbers.
Yeah, my question here is, do you think that maybe a monastery would be good here for TaToH? Like, because you don't know what your opponent is gonna bring, you know,
Mangonel
like...
could help, maybe going closer to the towers. Oh, I think we could see some kills here. Mangonel shot, give me ground attack.
Mangonel is taking one, he has to be careful, he's taking another, he's gonna go, he's taking another one, but the turtle is down. The turtles are not really cheap. Whoa, he's taking 2 there. Now he needs to repair. I don't know why he's not going to repair. And now that's the problem. He's now selling a lot of resources and he's gonna make a castle. Yeah. He's repairing. No, he didn't repair that one. And where he's gonna make the castle, look at the stone. I wouldn't be surprised that he's going to the middle and make the castle right away in the middle.
But why do you need a castle there? I think it makes more sense to delete the archer range and build it.
Make it there,
something there.
But he has nothing to defend against the Mangonels.
But Mangonels are a bit out of position. Maybe a house there, maybe a house to block it off.
Do you like that castle?
I think I would have liked it a bit further to the right, but this one is obviously controlling some of his wood afterwards.
But the goal is still out. He doesn't have the goal. I don't like that castle. Look at the castle on the left. I don't know. We need to. He's still not doing. He's gonna send it. I think he doesn't know where to do it.
Mangonel dance. Mangonel dance.
Okay, he's not killing. He's not killing. There's too many on what. Still, Hera has only 25. Whoa, 25 is more.
Okay, now it's tricky, obviously, to Mangonel micro because the walls are still there. I don't think the guard tower can help. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Not sure if TaToH wants to commit there.
No, he's not committing. He's definitely not committing. But the problem is that he's still not going to control the goal. Look at the tower for TaToH. TaToH is doing another tower here, so it's still not getting the goal.
And this castle, I think, only reaches one of those towers, right? So
Yeah,
soon it's 3 again.
Yeah. That one. He's not going to take the goal. I don't like. He's going to. Well, he's going to take that goal.
Something I really love from TaToH is that he repositioned his fishing ship towards the center there, right? He realized, okay, you're controlling the back, and Hera, it is obviously like you could fault him, like, oh, why is he not checking this? Well, it's just so much going on.
Okay, let's see, because he has a stone now to make another castle, and if he's doing now a castle there, if he's able to do it, he's gonna recover the gold. That Mangonel battle is really important. He's gonna take it. Got it. He got that Mangonel. Didn't take any damage here, but now the Canadian might do the castle here and start to mine gold safe, Nelly.
One turtle in the center won't really find the kill. Indeed, the castle's coming up. Turtle could maybe got a shot. No.
It's far. He might if he was doing okay.
TaToH's landing as well, though. He is sending villagers. He's building a tower there.
No, it's an outpost. It's an outpost. It's an outpost. He's not gonna be in time. He's gonna see that castle now, but he's not in time. He might if he's doing that tower in time. The problem now for TaToH is the economy. He's 14 villages more now. Well, he's getting closer.
Oh, he's killing some of the fishing ships there, trying to allow himself the comeback. Interesting tower. And look at this, where the castle is. There's no gold close
He's
by.
not taking gold again.
There's no gold.
Exactly. Oh my
the golds are
God.
further to the front. What a bad spawn for Hera.
And that tower is getting also again the gold.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised he's doing another tower at the bottom. For now, in the right side, he's still gonna take the TC. The TC is gonna be down. He can go with 2 Mangonels. I wouldn't be surprised to see even more towers. I don't know, but the efficiency here is also better for TaToH. And well, ballistic, do you think is needed here, or is
certainly helps, right? But economy is limited. We at least have the double wood upgrade on both sides, but ballistics, you need the university. I think I want to see it the latest on the way to Imp, but I think we are building the university in the north of TaToH's island now.
Okay, I think he's doing, there you go, university there. Let's see if he's gonna make ballistic. There is a Mangonels. He has to be careful. He cannot lose. Those Mangonels are more important than what that is looks. He's gonna make a second tower here, then the next step is gonna be another tower, because he wants to take definitely the gold, Nile.
It's like another castle for Hera might be on the menu as well. 330, still 7 on there, and those turtles are supporting the Mangonels so nicely. What a weird army composition, but so efficient.
Yeah, let's see what is gonna happen. 84 villages, 98, it's still Hera with more villages, but I have the feeling that maybe TaToH is gonna be able to go up to Imperial faster. Seems that the transition to him here is just gonna be crucial, Nile.
Yeah, and it's not easy, right? We're very limited. Most of our villagers were on wood and gold.
Ooh, he has to be, oh, great Mangoner shot by Hera. Great Mangoner shot, amazing one, ground attack. He has to be careful now, don't lose that one. And resources, ooh, well.
that's not a nice day.
I mean, that turtle. Anyway, Mangoner is coming. Can we put forward work from TaToH?
Water fight is coming up here as well.
Let's see here. Because there is going to be something else coming as well. He's going to be with the Mangonel. He's going to have what? Quite some fire ship. That's a lot of fire ship. He has to be careful or TaToH is going to lose a lot. His food income is amazing. He's going to take that one. No. But he's going to lose all the turtle. And now the Mangonel 1-for-1. Ballistic on the way. But look at the food. He needs to sell resources and try to go up to Imperial.
Beautiful clear up here by Hera. And now he's going for the elephants. He will try to retake this gold.
Well, the fat is there. But with the second tower, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's doing even Botkin arrow. He's doing a castle. Another castle. Whoa. That castle is just amazing. But he can shoot. Oh, he's shooting. Almost could lose it. He should put the village on that tower, Nelly.
I think so as well.
With two turtles can do the job or not?
I think he can't kill the castle, but might find some villager kills. The second turtle, bit idling there. I think he's still shooting the castle instead of the vills.
Yeah, he's focused more in this area. And look at how Hera now is holding this situation. But the problem for the Canadian is clear. Whoa, we don't see that tower. Well, we don't see that tower so often. And now the Imperial has become even more crucial for TaToH. If he's not getting Imperial faster than Hera, he has a bad time here because that middle is not going to be easy to control.
More damage output there for towers and castles against ships. And TaToH, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to stop with those towers anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing now the castle here is about to go up to Imperial. Not gonna be too late. Also, Hera doing wheelbarrow now. Wheelbarrow as well for TaToH. TaToH is about to click up. He's about to click up. Need a little bit more gold. He's selling now resources to get the gold there. Who has the advantage, Nelly? The scores say that Hera has. The village numbers are almost the same now. The timing, the momentum is for who right now? Hard question.
I think it is an even game. It's that simple, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because crucial area in the middle for Hera. He has more raiding potential. TaToH still sneaky here in the back. Tough to clear this one up. But once we get to Imp for Hera as well, traps can finally clear this up. But TaToH maybe makes something wild happen with bombard cannons there.
Let's see, because TaToH is on the way to Imperial already. He's gonna have like what, like a minute, maybe even less, because no, it's less. He has 40 seconds. 40 seconds to be in Imperial. Then Chemistry is gonna be the first upgrade probably. He has one castle at home only, and then he has 3 castles, Hera. To clean all this is going to be very difficult.
Carson needs to finish. Remember, heated shot should do a really good job. Villagers can jump in there as well and, doing massive damage.
Yeah, he's doing the damage now. He has ballistic as well. Ooh, 2 Mangonels down.
Nice.
2 Mangonels down. He's starting to make dogs. He's starting to make dogs. He's going to be faster on water. This is the thing. The good thing for TaToH is that Hera doesn't have a lot of galleys on water.
And the question is now, what is TaToH going for? I think mass turtles is not really an option because they're so tough to micro and they're so clunky. I think we need to transition into galleons in the center.
Okay, let's see if it's going to be galleons. So excited to see. One of my favorite maps, right, Nelly? You know well.
I know that you love your water, man.
Okay, and we got it. We got it well. In a tournament like this, any map and being going into Imperial is going to be great because this series is 1-1 and getting now the next game, you're going to get match point already.
Oh, look at that.
And that's important.
Upgrade for TaToH. More range on his towers here as well.
Do you think he's going to keep going here through the shoreline doing towers? And you might take all the economy.
I'm not sure how many villagers we still have left. It might still be the 2. I think the fight for the center is now more important than trying to deny some farming eco. Yeah, well, still 2 builds.
Let's see what it's going to be. We have Handcart. Already is doing all the economy upgrades. It's missing heavy plow, not that important right now.
TaToH is not doing anything on water.
Yeah.
Now gets chemistry. I'm curious. Fast fires. Okay.
Ooh. Fast fires. Obviously, he will need some range as well.
Fast fires against fast fires should be better for Hera, simply because TaToH cannot add demos.
Yeah. Korea doesn't have, so let's see. Let's see what is going to happen. Those turtles are not going to survive. He has to go back. There's a Magno as well. And, well, he has a fire ship as well. So maybe it's going to be, if it's going to be fine, he's going to take the Magno.
Tries to split there. Misclick, I believe.
Oh, didn't take it. Didn't take it. Good micro there. Good micro there. And the Canadian is recovering pretty much everything. But, well, chemistry is going to be faster there. I don't see the village there. Is cleaning everything. Oh, there is there. Okay. Well, those towers not going to be that easy. to take.
3 archers around, the turtles as well, and you can't really support on water because those towers should kill everything on water, especially after we had the range upgrade, plus also heated shot.
Hera population is amazing. 148 villas. If he keep doing villas 200, he has to wait. He has to stop now because he's so many villas now.
Hera's economy was so good, he could even afford shipwrights. So his ships are now cheaper when it comes to wood, plus also he can produce them faster. So that's looking really good for him.
TaToH is doing as well. Siege engineer too. He's gonna take the elephant, yes, and the tower is gonna still alive, but he has the middle. So for now, it's not a big of a deal for him. He got the archers there, and now the trebuchet, who is winning the battle in the middle, is pretty much the key in this game, nearly.
Yeah, but TaToH, he doesn't really need to take the fight right now, right? It's tricky for Hera to really engage. Tower's already up next to the dogfighting. It's not the prettiest thing either. Castle helps out as well. So TaToH, he's getting all the techs now, because having like 10 more ships now wouldn't really help him. He needs to wait, build everything up, and then go into a massive switch. Shipwright finish. Expect the queue to go wild pretty soon.
Do you think that he will do then here some bombard cannons and take? He's coming. The bombard cannon is coming. The bombard cannon is coming there. He has to be careful. He lost the mangle. That bombard cannon is with 13 range, so probably that trebuchet is the next one. He's gonna take it, but no, he's taking the lumber cannon. Now he's going for the trebuchet. Okay, he's moving away. He has to be careful. He needs to make another and galleon upgrade.
Oh, meanwhile, a trap went down, but some fast fires were dying in exchange. More docks here. And look at that nerd just microing the whole time, but... Oh!
Both take it. Both take it. Trebuchet down. Bomber cannon down. Honestly, I prefer Hera position there. You want to take the bomber cannon down with the mobility.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really good for him. Now we go for galleons. That's tricky for the traps.
The trebuchet is going to be down. You have to be careful. Those towers are going to help a lot. Yes, but the trebuchet are there. He has to be careful. He needs to take those trebuchet. The position here for the Canadian is really, really, really good. But TaToH is definitely doing more Navy. And now, the army numbers is the same. More villas for Hera, but military numbers even ahead now for TaToH. That castle is helping a lot. I don't know if Hera should go back a little bit, Nelly.
Castle's helping out, but still fast fires close to galleons to like to take that fight. And where are the docks? I think TaToH needs more docks here. He's floating 3,000 wood!
Only? 3,000 with only. Whoa. He need to make the dogs. He's doing at the back. He's going to make it here.
But traps are around to kill them instantly.
Yeah, he's going to kill. Need to go to the south or to another spot. What is happening on the right? You can see he's taking all. And there's one village still sneaky in that area. The bomber cannon is still there. And the trebuchet at home are gone. The score is very, very close. And I wouldn't be surprised that this game can possibly be decided for the score.
Redock at the bottom here. And TaToH at 6 docks. He needs to get better production. Obviously tricky because he doesn't have any towers there. And no more villages on stone. Now the castle into traps in danger.
He has to be really careful there. The castle is gonna be down. He's redocking in the south, so he's just getting time right now. Getting time. Need to go by with the trebuchet. He cannot do the job. He's doing another tower. And what's happening on Hera's base? Well, he's gonna try to save that bomber cannon. He need to send to the tower. He's sending villages. Sending villages. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But the towers are there. The villages are going to be down. Okay, there's 2 towers and... well, I mean, he can take that. No, he need to... going back, he has 160 villages. He can send 50 and it's okay. I mean, seriously,
actually,
he got a lot.
I didn't even realize. Yeah, what an overboom. Goes for 5 more there as well.
And look at the score. TaToH is taking the lead because look at the military number. Well, what military numbers? Hera, Army, and Navy, it's gone, Nelly.
Ooh, really low numbers indeed. Now galleon production is starting at the side. And we have to remember, maybe even, could this be a run for wood? We are constantly talking about gold, but how much wood does Hera still have left on his island?
Wood is really important. Wood is really important because he's also there. One rolling days.
Oh man! Last woodline,
man! Look at that.
And this could be raided. Galleons are coming.
It's crazy, and now he's coming with the galleons. He's not gonna have wood. He's doing a skill bar in armor. What he's gonna do is skill bar in armor. He's gonna do lighter. This is a TC. A TC is sneaking on Hera's base. This is gonna be wild. Thunder. He's gonna go Arbalest. He's gonna land this. I mean, if you have the middle, you are in a good position. But if you don't have anything in your base.
Going to be super tricky. Now more towers here, more galleons coming in from the left-hand side. The towers are helping out. This is starting to look better and better for TaToH.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Look at the Navy. Look at the Navy. Look at the Navy. 27 galleons, 24 in the queue. You were asking for production. You got production, Nelly.
Now he's delivering indeed, soon up to 50 galleons if he doesn't lose more. And he's pushing Hera away, who's sitting at a strong population. But where's the military? Bombard cannon finally taking down this castle.
There's no navy. There's no army. 160 billion. Look at now the population. TaToH is ahead finally in population. And now he's coming with a lot of galleons. I don't know what Hera can do now. He has no wood.
Oh, tries to go
he's
at
gonna
the
take
castle
it.
up, but that should be a lot of dead vills.
He's gonna kill so many villages. He's gonna kill so many villages. He's coming with so many galleons. Let's see if he's gonna be able to kill. How many villages he's gonna kill? Now he's gonna have a good boom, Hera. After this one.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God. Well, check it. The Echo KD. He's going back. No. He's still killing. Killing a lot. He's killing a lot. He's going back. But to be honest, he has so many villages. That's okay. That's really okay. The problem is the castle really protecting his resources?
Well, it's the one wood line. He just tried to block the passage, but elite cannon galleons are in the queue to be tagged. Cannon galleons already on the way. This is going to be so tough for Hera to deal with.
This is absolutely crazy game because, I mean, we usually think the player who get the middle get the game. Look at this score right now. The score can change, okay, but the problem is there's no wood. He has a TC in the north. He can even make towers in that area because he's taking the stone. He can take that rally when he noticed. And now he's going here for the lumber camp. And he's not going to take anything. He's doing Arbalest. Well, Krobus for now, but he's taking all the economy.
Hera's going for Lightcav. Hera's going for Lightcav. Tries to make something happen here. Maybe try to reclaim his island or maybe go for a landing. He's getting onto very reasonable fast fire ship numbers.
It's complicated because now he has those elite cannon galleons. Remember that he's 15 range. He's coming with so many light calves. Now going to take the bomber cannon. There's quite so many light calves. Those two towers, but he's not a node. He need to go back. He didn't see this coming, Nelly.
No, absolutely not. Felt like, okay, you're most likely going to put all your wood into something else than farms, but food actually is looking pretty solid for Hera. 40 farmers. Could you take a close, short look at TaToH's wood count?
Oh, wow. 87 villages on wood, 7,500
Big fight at the bottom.
wood.
We need to take a look at this one as well. Being pushed in, fast fires from both sides.
A lot of fast fires, but you need to save the elite cannon galleons. Those are so many fast fires. If we thought that he didn't have a node, but now he got quite a lot. It still is so many here for TaToH, and I think he should be fine. He has the towers, he got so many. He's gonna take everything. He's taking everything.
Better and better.
Whoa.
Cannon galleon number still crazy here. 7 elite cannon galleons.
He took everything, but Mapu go for the north because there's a castle. Now he needs bomber. What is the tower? The tower is inside of the town center. What is this? Okay.
Villagers trying to run away there, but yeah, the castle is not getting proper control over this gold area. Now TaToH is taking the gold away from Hera.
And now he's taking the TC. That's a disrespectful town center. He's taking all the gold for his opponent. But jokes aside, he's gonna take this. Who's winning this game?
It's TaToH. It's looking so good for him. Hera is simply not getting into the fight like he wants to. And now, what is this? 17 fast fire ships, some more in the queue. Only 8 villagers on wood, man.
It's crazy. 8 villagers on wood is impossible. 10,000 wood. He's gonna get 10,000 wood in a moment. TaToH. Wow. Trebuchet now.
What is this?
But Trebuchet alone? I mean, he's sending Trebuchet.
No,
he lost the transport. He lost the transport, so he's gonna lose 4 Trebuchet. That's 800 wood. 800 gold. What is this? He's going with village to kill the Trebuchet.
What is he doing here? Villagers easily kill this one. I'm not even sure what you're aiming for. Are you killing a house?
Nearly. What is this? Anyway, with those cannon galleons, he's just taking the tungsten. He's going around. He has now Arbalest. And the blue is starting to be all over the map. It's true that he's recovering this area, but it's still, man,
barracks.
It looks very good.
Barracks.
And then both are 200 population.
Yeah, but 200 population will be so much better for TaToH. Still a big army here now pushing in. No towers for support for a change.
Yeah, he has to be careful there. He's going back. He's trying to make a sandwich there, but he's not a node navy. He's seen that he's not a node navy. Maybe some other tower he has no stone. Let's see if he's going to be able, TaToH, to clean all this. The Spaniards playing just amazing this one.
Absolutely. Cannon galleon numbers down to 6 though, and now distance is close. Cannon galleons are trying to run away. More army coming from the bottom, but cleared up by TaToH.
Yeah, he's gonna clean. And where's the Trebuchet, Mapu? Because the Trebuchets are gone. All the trebuchets disappear, okay. And now what? Well, this battle is definitely going to be for TaToH. He's even doing Pike Van Arbors because he don't want to be clean again. But he is recovering quite some. He has now 30 volleys on wood. As you can see, the Arbalest is taking more map and now gonna be the Pikes. This is a lot of light gas. He's coming. Hera is coming with so many light gas. He's gonna try to clean everything. He's gonna be able to clean, well, maybe, but he has towers still, and the TC, the Arbalest are there. And now he can protect those villages with the tower center.
Just imagine the 4 traps could have been here. How much they could have achieved, man.
Will clean all?
Could clean all, could go for the wood line again. Hera, reasonable on wood again, is 18, could send more villagers here, still 140 for him, but the Arbalest now raiding the gold.
Yeah, he's gonna raid the gold. The problem now, so nearly I feel, ooh, the light guys are coming. The light guys will probably take everything. They have the +4, so they might clean those Arbalests. And what I was to say is that he has no navy. Zero, almost zero is 17, so he can take the middle now, TaToH.
Feels
he
like
can
it.
take the
Could
middle.
push away there.
Very good clean here by Hera, but now he's coming. And as we were talking, look at the range of those Galleons. He's taking the castle from my city. Look at this.
Crazy range indeed.
Look at the range.
Hera even forced into buying wood, while TaToH sits on 14,000.
14k wood? 14k wood, okay. He could even sell wood in this kind of map. It's crazy amount of wood. And now with the halberdiers, he's gonna be holding properly. Can you believe that maybe the goal is gonna be it's gonna be no goal in the middle faster than in Hera's Island?
Yeah, seems like it.
At this rate, for sure. He's now going back. Okay, but TaToH has now 0 villages on gold. He really need to be careful with all this navy.
So much more going down. Look at the KD.
Oh.
TaToH plus 100, buying some more stone to get more towers up there. Even double tower.
Yeah, but we were thinking about he has 15k wood, but how much wood left also now for TaToH in his base? There's no more wood.
Shouldn't be a lot, right?
No.
But still, he could maybe land at the top. Wouldn't be surprised if he sends those.
Well,
TaToH is dry.
yeah, there's nothing. I still have a lot in the bank. He has to be careful. Hera is cleaning everything on his base. Oh man, this is looking good. Now let's go to the middle, Mr. Mapo, because there's big battle coming. But the Cannon Galleons need to survive. The Cannon Galleons need to survive. Look at how he's repairing the castle with so many. He has now few villages on gold, okay. And Hera is selling everything.
And
to get
towers are
resources.
full, man. Extra damage there out of those two, and they find so much damage. The Cannon Galleons can just continue shooting. Most of the fires are dying, and Hera struggling for population.
Whoa! What a wild game! What a wild game! And the city is going to game number 4 with TaToH winning a game that it was looking difficult, but he played amazing. He denied the wood to Hera.
Strategic masterpiece out of him there with the early towers, and it felt like, okay, he accepted to be up a bit later to Castle Age, but denied so much. Obviously, we have to say, pretty unfortunate there for Hera that all 3 of his gold spots were at the same spot.
I mean, we were checking for that in the early game, and was probably the key. It matters a lot because he has to move to the center, but when he moved to the center, he also, well, was so exposed, and that's the problem there. Like, didn't got answers to take the Koreans away.
Yeah. Also, like, if we look at the draft again, right? Hera knew about the strength of TaToH on water. That's why he banned Schultz, a wild map with lots of water on there. But there's a second map. TaToH instantly jumped on it, and it paid off.
Wow. What is the Bull? The Bull is the next map. Confirm. The Bull is the next map. And what now in the Bull? Saracens, Byzantines? I don't think it's gonna be Chinese. Or can be?
It feels like enclosed. I don't see Chinese. Is it maybe Byzantines on enclosed and Saracens the bull? Feels like a likely option. And then Turks? I think Turks on the bull and Lithuanians for enclosed, and we're not even playing Hindustanis? What is this world?
Well, Hindustanis can be good in any map, no? Like, can be okay in any map. So I don't know. Like, if you pick Turks, Turks against Saracens, and you go full scouts with extra pierced armor.
Well, like,
could be.
Well, what are you facing though, right? If you're facing Saracens,
if you face Saracens,
that's good against archers. It's good against monks.
But he can do camels as well. We don't know. We really don't know. But he's at the limit. TaToH is 1 game away to his first S-tier tournament final.
No, he had pulled
He
to the
was
finals.
in a final. He was in a final.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh, he was in
excluding
NAC
Team
also.
Gaze.
In a final.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
for
okay, okay,
example.
okay. Okay, let's see what it's going to be. We want to see the civilizations, the bull. Very important, goal location. Because that maybe it's going to make that you also can save a stone. If you don't have to be forced to. Okay.
So there are two different spawns, basically. The map design always looks like the bullhead, as you can see in the thumbnail there at the bottom. And then gold can be spawning to the front or the berries. It is either thing. And especially like if we see Saracens, we probably have to build a defensive tower there.
Okay, we're still waiting for the civilization. So important. How might be the pressure there, you know?
Ooh, Hera has to feel it. Hera has to feel it so much now.
Yeah, I mean, he's 2-1. He needs to win now 2 games. He has prepared a lot. I mean, his focus is to win this tournament, and he knows that he needs to win both games or he's out.
To me, it felt like he was on a 14-month redemption trip. It felt like he wanted to win Red Bull 5 so much, and now he's back here and looked so clean, so good. My prediction was that Hera actually takes the whole tournament before the first day, right? Because he was so focused, and he absolutely proved my prediction to be, well, absolutely reasonable by how well he played. But suddenly TaToH 2-1 ahead.
Okay, well, TaToH is playing really strong as well, but we are still waiting for the civilizations. We don't know the civs. I think TaToH.
Let's move. Memp is already like moving to the left again, trying to look on the screen.
I can't.
Now Memp is crawling into the screen. Guys, you have no idea.
Well, even without the glasses, it's impossible. It's really impossible. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting for the civilization. Hopefully, guys, you are enjoying as much as we are doing. This is getting super intense, and this is what we wanted. Close series, you know, because this has been closer series than the previous one. Like we expected close series, and I wouldn't be surprised to see again number 5.
I wouldn't be surprised either, especially because now it is Hera's pick again. He has something prepared. Obviously, we thought Bull, he already picked it as a home map before against Mr. Yo, I believe, and looked pretty strong there with Turks. Now Turks taken away from him, actually taken on TaToH's side. Not sure if he has a second plan or if he didn't even intend to play Turks in the first place.
Oh, the pressure is real. I mean, I'm feeling the pressure. I'm in casting. So my end then has to feel the pressure for sure. Beautiful banners. Beautiful banners. Beautiful banners for Hera, the Canadian. You can see how focused he is now. He's not looking at the crowd anymore.
No.
He's now focused completely. TaToH has never looked, so he's keep the same. Turks here. Okay. Do you still think that he's a great pick there?
It's tough for me to say. I think we have not seen the full potential. Obviously, Lightcap feels really good against archers. If the opponent is not going for archers, Janissaries suddenly become a really good option. But you don't spawn with stone at the top, so you have to chop out, collect some stone. But then, if you get a castle set up, short distance, faster, like instant chemistry as well, bombard cannons.
Yeah,
I think they have great options.
Yeah, for him, but for sure. Well, about also being able to use the market, if his opponent is using the Saracens, it's going to be more complicated to mine a stone. You know, you're not going to be able to sell their resources. So let's see what it's going to be, because we know TaToH civilization, but we don't know yet Hera civilization.
I feel like Saracens is a likely option. Otherwise, he has to pick Saracens on enclosed. But is that really like your first pick? If you see like, okay, TaToH had as a second home map enclosed, I have to jump onto Saracens.
Ooh, Saracens. Well, it's Saracens. And now that we have both civilizations, obviously the strategy has to be on point, clean, but what you prefer here? I think Saracens.
I think it's pretty much 50-50.
Well, we're going to discover very soon, because we are in game number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, second semi-final. TaToH as a blue, Turks on the left, Hera, Saracens as a yellow on the right. And the walls are real, Nelly, and we don't see any buildings from Hera.
Is Hera just playing fast castle? He tries to wall this one off. Quick wall behind, maybe a house. Scout could come in, get a good idea, and blocks this one off. TaToH on point, so annoying.
Oh, that's going to be very annoying. He's going to be the scout there, and he's going to try to wall, but the spear is coming. The spear is going to be there. Ooh, he walled it. He walled it. Quick wall there by the Canadian. Well, not surprised. I hear that Hera has a decent APM.
Decent APM indeed. Spearman can squeeze through at the top, though something Hera did not spot.
It's open.
Oh, now build the archer range and runs back. Double Spearman there to protect his dog. Should be fine.
Okay, he's open there, but did he notice? Oh, the goal is in front. and the goal from Hera is at the back. But TaToH knows that his opponent is not doing army, so he's not going to force him to make a tower or anything. He sees the dock already. There is also a dock in the other pond as well.
Surprised that TaToH continues to build scouts. Also surprised that he still keeps 3 builders on gold. Not unlikely that TaToH will also play market.
Okay, because yeah, full feudal is not a possibility here. He's still open, by the way, Hera. I don't know if TaToH has noticed. I believe he did. I think the Spears got it.
There's nothing walled at the top.
Yeah, can we see the fog of war?
Still no.
Yeah.
Doesn't really know. Like technically could know, but depends a bit on what tree mod he uses. How easily he can see that.
Yeah, but the spear went there. But maybe he didn't notice it. I don't know.
Maybe Faudo went through from earlier.
Okay, you can see that now he's walling in this area. Scouts are in the middle already. We see also village from Hera in the middle as well. Double attacks now. Oh man, remember that also Turks might go faster. So potentially also using the market is a good possibility here. 20 on foot for TaToH, 17 for Hera. This is so important, guys. Hera need to win the game to keep in the tournament and force the decider, Nelly.
1 villager there, 2 scouts easily can find the kill. If Hera is not on point with his spearman micro, even sends the spearman further away from his villager. A bit surprised there at the left-hand side. TaToH still searching for the bill.
But he's doing fletching now.
Wow. He wants to block the woodline from the outside map.
Yeah. But he's kind of late, but with these scouts, he's going to be able probably to clean. If he's doing more scouts, he has already 4 and 2 more in the queue. He's going to go and take the fish. Okay. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it, because there's 1 spear. He needs to take the spear first. He's moving away, and now he has to be careful microing properly here. He's going around, look at the mobility, and he's not going to lose anything. He needs to go back, and now he's going to take it. Oh, man, this is so annoying. And TaToH is going to take it. He's now taking the spear. He needs to go away. There's a fire galley defending, well, Hera in this area.
What a nerd, TaToH.
Okay, thanks God his teammate. Okay, he's doing the tower. All right, but he forced to make the tower on the wood. Important, because now the goal is exposed. But the Saracens market is disgusting. He's on the way to Castle Age. He sell everything and he's going up.
I'm surprised how heavily TaToH is committing. Now goes for armor here as well for his scouts. Obviously thinks, yeah, I will get to light cav, right? So scouts are scaling way better than with any other civilization. But still, his Castle Age timing is really late. I'm surprised that he is not building a market himself. He's floating 700 gold. Yeah,
he has 700 gold, as you mentioned. He could go up right now. He could go up. And now we're going to have Hera in Castle Age. Is this an old army to do damage? Definitely not. He's doing the market. He's going to go up. But this is still going to be a minute. Obviously, since he's going archers and he has a tower in the wood, probably he's going to be fine, really. I don't know what you think.
The tower. Let's take a look at the positioning a bit again. Seems like it's well enough positioned that he should get himself out. But crossbow controlling this area. You already built the tower. That denies your janitary transition even longer.
He's on the way to castle. He has 5 scouts. They're going to be light caps. He's going to be able with those scouts to take the fish. Because for now, they are not getting too many kills. KD 2-3. And we can feel the tension, guys. We don't hear anything here.
We have 1 fire galley, 1 spearman. I think should be enough that TaToH doesn't think he should commit, at least in, nice save, in feudal age. So maybe waits for Castle Age. Scouts right now inactive.
This is definitely a problem because he's far from cutting out there. He's far. He's need to take another one. Now he's gonna defend properly. He's trying to find some more damage, but he still didn't go through the hole because he's open and he could do some damage in the goal. The goal is exposed. If we check the goal from Hera, Mapu,
you don't need to use the hole. You can just walk.
He's going there. He's going there. He's going there with the scouts. And now we need to see Hera reaction. He's going to take the gold miners. Okay. He has to be careful. Crossbow, Botkin, Horse Collar, but the scouts are there. He's going to pick a few villages. He's going to take 1 at least. How many he's going to take it? He's going to take 1. He's going to block another. 1 down is not a lot, but at least he's denying the goal, nearly.
Now some more quick walls. TaToH is trying to dive in there. Hera is trying his best, but TaToH is through.
And he's already outside. There's a camel, there's a spear. Wow, good quick wall here as well. Quick palisade, need to go away. He don't want to lose those because those are going to be light caps. And light caps are way, way stronger.
Yeah, 4 light cap can actually take the fight against the camel there. No more camels in the queue. Crossbow still active, but losing some.
Yeah, he's losing few villages there. He has double stable. The position here now for Hera is really, really nice, Nelly. He has set up really well. He has also the second TC up already. Obviously not mining a stone. And he's going to be able to to cut outside. Those camels are very strong, but the lighters are okay as well, and he took both. And now he's going with husbandry to try to take some. Oh man, he's far from cutting outside.
Seems like 150 wood there, something in that ballpark. Crossbow still around, trying to micro. Lightcap coming in back though. Camel only just now spawned, but a spearman for the defense.
Yeah, the spear is there. He's gonna take the spear quite fast. Yes, now he has to be careful. He's gonna pick another village. He's gonna try to wall. Ooh. He's gonna kill the village quite easy there. One more, and now another one. It's gonna be 2 villages down. Let's go. And now he's moving. He has to be careful. But that's, I mean, I still prefer Hera position, like by a lot.
Oh, he still has control there. TaToH now realizes, okay, I can't really go here. Maybe let's expand to another beautiful area on this map, the top, where there's massive amount of shorefish.
Shorefish is great. Well, what you oh, he found it, and he coming with the whole lighter is gonna take the village. Those are with husbandry. The goal is still exposed. The lighters are there. He's gonna notice. Hera didn't notice. Okay, he noticed now, but he's gonna kill more.
This are still the low HP villagers from the earlier raid. Should be another kill, plus denying the gold again.
He's denying the goal again. He could go. I mean, the TC is not taking goal. Okay, he has to be careful. Those lighters are strong.
3 upgrades on the light cap, not a single upgrade on the camels, and that's why Hera can take those fights, but now he has to disengage against 2, even 3 camels.
Now he has more. Let's see the second tone center, but at some point, TaToH need to go to the middle. Why? Well, because it's not going to be goal forever. It's not going to be goal. He can cut outside. No, man, it's so difficult with the archers. They're really, really difficult. 9 villages more for Hera. He has the second TC quite a while ago, and now he need to go away.
More army, more
light cast. Whoa! He's coming with more. It's so annoying. He's gonna take that village. Probably if he notices, not. He's going for the wood is open. The wood is open there. I don't know if he's gonna be able to find it. The wood is open. He cannot see it. He cannot see it. So he's going back. He's going in, TaToH.
No, I think he's just floating some resources.
Okay. You know, siege workshop.
Forward siege workshop there as well. Villager should be and open the gate or give the gate open. Okay. Oh, actually goes out.
Oh, he's gonna take now the fish probably. The lighters are coming. Population 61, Hera 81 population, 9 villages different, but he's coming with the siege workshop. Obviously, he doesn't have yet the resources to go up. Remember that if you go up to Imperial now, you get bombard cannons and Hazard right away. Well, chemistry, you know. Good job there. But now the lighters are going to be able to take the fire. Yes, and now the fish is gone. 4 fishes is down. Here, the 5. This is going to damage his economy a lot, nearly.
But 3 TCs against 2 TCs, right? So makes it tricky. And finally
he walled that area. Chain Barding armor, fletching as well. Fletching is for that tower that is trying to go outside. He needs to go out, but still, he's not going to go out through this area. It's just not possible. It's really not possible. I mean, he could go here with villages if he's an army because it's open. So he could go to the middle with a few villages, but he's not going. He's taking more now. Look at Hera now, taking few villages on the wood line.
Wow. 6 villager kills there. Lightcap now going in for some more raids. Second armor upgrade. And TaToH, he's not desperately in need to go for that gold, right? He mainly goes for Lightcap, so he still should have a lot of gold control.
Another village down. Now he's coming with Mons, coming with Siege. He's raiding with the Lightcap. Those Lightcaps are very, very strong. They have pretty much all the upgrades that he needs. Bloodlines, +2, husbandry, and now he's coming with the monks. The TC in the north is also amazing. The problem is this. He's killing so many villages here, Hera, and not letting him to go outside. Through this area, it's very really annoying. But now he's gonna raid here. The camels still only skill Barding armor. He's going to convert a villager, man. He's gonna break in 2 mango. He's going with a heavy push. Look at the score by TaToH, but it's kinda tricky, the score here, because Hera population is still better. More villages, more army. The problem is that TaToH army seems now a little bit stronger there with the mangoes, with the monks, and the Lightcaps. What do you think, Nelly?
3 monks are just so good against those camels. They're obviously incredibly bad killing monks, and now we see, I think this is added another stable, tries to go in there.
It's full Lightcaps. He's going full Lightcaps. He has to be careful. Let's see the monks. If he converts, he's coming with the camels. This can be a clean from Hera or not. 3 monks. If he converts the 3 camels, can be crazy. Let's see, because he's trying to convert. He's converting, and now he's taking a bad battle, Hera, or a good battle, Nelly.
Oh, it seems like TaToH should be winning this one. Massive mango fight.
Oh man, that battle is insane. That battle is insane. Look at TaToH now with more army. 67 villages, 73, and he's preparing now +2 attack. He has all the upgrades. Is this a note? Wow, he expanded his economy, but the amount of army he has, TaToH, is insane, nearly.
Population is actually even, Memp, and it feels like we are in a flying barbecue. The stakes are so high.
Oh, this is incredible. Look at the light gas now going into the gold miners. TaToH is playing absolutely insane, going aggressive. And now we see the Turks' power with full light gas melee and monks. That's it. He's still not outside. 3 TCs on the main area, in the main base. And if he's taking the stone center, he will have to move all his economy.
Oh god, loses so many farms as well. Only 22 on food here. Gold pushed away as well. Yeah, he has a nice setup here. But eventually TaToH will find a way out, and then the raids could be crazy.
Okay, I just hope that the players just keep focused in the sense that if he check the score, he think, oh man, I'm so behind. He is behind. If you check the numbers, it's 10 population behind. Similar village. The problem is that army now, are the Turks that great? Now we see the power here with those Turks.
Indeed, and look at that, all the food. And
This is
that's what
free
we
food.
had in
Yeah.
Morass, right?
Yeah.
Just pure scout light kept. So good if you have massive amount of shellfish control.
It's a brutal strategy, and he's coming. He's now with 3 mangoes. How many light caps? 24 light cap nearly. 24 light caps, 5 camels, 3 mangoes, 4 monks, and now he's even adding knights. How do you stop this 40 army for the Spaniard?
You need some crazy mangonel fights. The crossbow even coming over. That means TaToH can maybe eventually chop out. Mangonel shot could be really crucial, locking in those conversions, but Hera, he can't commit.
And you can see the 3 mangoes are coming. So many light caps. How many camels he got already there?
6.
6 camels.
Some
He's
converted, some
he's
produced.
very good.
And he has so many good upgrades. He has +2/+2 and bloodlines. Hera only now getting the first attack. Crossbow, dangerously far in.
Ooh, he's taking now. He has to be careful. Let's see, the battle is going to commit. He feels confident. It can be the game. It can be the game. It can be the game. Mangonel down. He's not. Down 1 for... Ooh, good mangonel assault by Hera. But TaToH with 40 army. Hera 18-15 is doing an amazing job. And he's killing absolutely everything. And the Spaniard, it seems to be getting the game nearly.
The main town center is about to go down. Mangonel still shooting. You can even go back, go some healing. Those monks didn't even get killed. And the whole economy is exposed. 40 population need for TaToH.
Wow, the population now is just brutal advantage. Look at this, 90 village, 77 military numbers. He's doing a castle. It's the only way, but if he's not doing that castle, it's just gonna be impossible. The Spaniard is sending everything. He's gonna take more villages, and I don't know even if he's doing that castle, if the Canadian is gonna be able to come back. Nearly, what do you think? Doesn't look like he's going to come back at all.
Oh god, he's just hoping that TaToH somehow is playing this 1 TC all in and Hera can make a comeback happen. The castle most likely going up, but TaToH, he is having a proper economy behind it. He's actually 30 villagers ahead, while Hera is hoping he is 30 ahead.
Yeah, 30 villages ahead. Look at the military. Now, TaToH can even take Hera's goal, so he doesn't need to go to the middle anymore. TaToH need to go up to Imperial. He's setting up the economy for that. 50 on food, and finally he's outside to mine a stone.
Oh, gets all this fast shorefish here. What a great
What is
performance
this?
by her. Oh, they really want to fish.
Zoom in, Mapo, zoom in. This is a party. Party for those fishermen.
Oh, right at the bottom, though.
Let's go
Maybe
and see.
That's still a good way to come back. But TaToH is so ready for every reaction of Hera.
Yeah, but these camels, those camels are bloodlines +1/+1. The TC need to be up. He's killing his own light guys. Don't do that. Oh, this is good one. This is good one here for Hera. But it's still nearly. It's 30 village advantage. Even if you make some damage here, he's coming now with the monks. The monks are being the key in this game.
Absolutely. How many conversions they found. Beautiful stuff. Now the tower is helping out quite a bit. Remember, we don't have proper armor on those camels. Only 1 upgrade, and the villagers can go back. TaToH has to love his position. He uses the market. He isn't far away from Imperial H-Man.
He's not far away. He's not far away. The food incoming the north. You can check a guy in Mapu because that is gonna. This is party, man. 1, 2, 3, 4 meals.
Crazy.
I mean, it's crazy economy
Absolutely crazy
there.
food income. Look at how much food he is floating now as well. Goes for more camels, more aggression here. Siege Workshop is taking away so many farms as well. And it feels like Hera, he has like 20% of the map.
Ladies and gentlemen, TaToH, it's on the way to Imperial. And when he reaches Imperial, I'm afraid to say that Hera won't be able to do anything else that called the GGY nearly. He's gonna have Hussars, he's gonna have bomber cannons, he's gonna have all the advantage from the Turks. It's gonna be so complicated to stop that in Imperial with 20 villages more and more than double the army.
Absolutely crazy performance here by TaToH. Would love to see him go and get some more town centers there in the center. For now, he heavily goes onto stone. Realizes, okay, I can go for Janissaries. Janissary obviously would be incredibly good against camels.
Wow. Wow. More ratings. Echo KD 35-10. We know that Hera is one of the best, if not the best players playing this kind of gameplay to counter in, to try to boom under the pressure. But the aggression, he's coming with so many light. I don't think that that's a battle that you want to take.
Just poking.
He's going back. He noticed this is so many monks. Just look at the army he has. Look at the amount of army he has right now. He's sick.
Goes for more stables as well.
Crazy.
Knows how good this economy is. That's 63 on food, and most of them are actually on shorefish. He didn't even need to invest them, and they're incredibly efficient.
Yeah, because he didn't make farmers. Castle for Hera, but these too many units. He's gonna make the castle more at the back. He cannot do it. Let's see this battle can be. Let's see if the Canadian. But this, you check the numbers, and it's kind of impossible. This is so many units. The monks are healing everything. It's +2, knights and camels. +2 army. It's taking everything.
30 seconds away from Imperial Age. That was a horrible fight for TaToH. Moved in, moved away shortly before him. This is the best thing Hera could have hoped for, but it's still not looking great.
Well, it's okay because he's gonna make the castle there, but he's still killing all. TaToH, it's gonna be an Imperial in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. In a moment, he's gonna be there. Look at the score. The castle is there, and now he's in Imperial. And GG Cole! Congratulations from TaToH that is in the grand final, beating 3-1 to Hera.
And he will face Leary. That's a grand final I won't miss.
Whoa! Look at this, the players. Obviously, Hera disappointed. He did a great tournament, but TaToH's performance in this event, insane. He beat Leary 2-0. He was 2-0 behind against Jordan, and then come back. And now, in the semi-final, 3-1 to Hera nearly.
And I said whoever advances in this semi-final has to be scared facing Leary, but I think Leary needs to be even more scared because he's facing the only one that beats him in the group stage.
Wow, I mean, the final is going to be, oh man, the final is just going to be insane. Leary versus TaToH. Oh man, what a final we're gonna have. We are sweating, guys. We are enjoying a lot with the semi-final. What a performance! I mean, and I don't recall big mistakes by Hera. Like,
no,
TaToH has played amazing.
Very solid play, right? He went there with the crossbows, microed a lot, just beautiful play. It's just like maybe some raid at the top, and obviously the hole at the top there. That really cost him.
But you want to see what TaToH, that is in the final, want to say. Ellie, all for you.
Thank you, ma'am. TaToH, congratulations.
Thank you.
I cannot imagine how you're feeling. I feel like my heart is racing for you. Well played.
Thank you.
That last game, absolutely phenomenal. Tell us your thoughts. How are you feeling with your performance?
Well, I'm super happy with my performance, obviously. Like, Hera didn't lose a single game until semifinals, so I knew it was going to be super hard, but actually I prepared really good. Like, I have to shout out Winchester because he helped me a lot during these days. So, Winchester. Last game, I know he played all the time Turks, and it was really hard to beat them. So I say, okay, I can have them as well. So I prefer to have them that he has them. So.
And when you were playing the game on Morass and you saw Hera had so many on shorefish, was that also a motivator for you to put your economy on the shorefish as well in the last game?
No, surface is the faster food, so we kind of have to do all in there. That's why the games usually are fast there, because if you take a bad fight and then it snowballs so hard, because if you are out of the fish, you're out of the game basically.
Let's talk about that hole in the last game. I think you had so much value. How happy were you when you just kept getting your floods of light, Kevin?
Oh, the hole was so unfortunate for him. I didn't realize until late, to be fair. Like, why is a speedman there? But I didn't double check. And then I saw, oh, there is a hole. So I think it punished him quite hard, to be fair.
All right. Well, we know what we do with holes. We plug them, and Hera did do that, just that. But unfortunately, I think a lot of damage was already done. The first game, there was that pause. Did that affect you in any way going forward?
No. I actually helped me to calm a little bit, because it was a bit, the first game is always a bit like shaky. So with the pause, I calmed down, and it went good.
So you think it was an advantage for you that you were able to gather your thoughts a little bit more?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so.
And the TaToHs, was that a planned pick for you? Because that was one of your last civs that you chose.
Yeah, TaToH is not a pick that is being picked early, so you can risk it and leave it for later stages as well.
Okay, so it was a very strategic draft. Well, really well drafted. You had some amazing raids in that first game. Were you hoping to end it in feudal? You got a lot of upgrades for your scouts, bloodlines, defense.
Yeah, like, the idea was like he was kind of defensive, so I had the chance to punish him, and it worked out pretty well. I tried to finish in feudal, but he defends, and the knights in Castle Edge cleaned me my whole army, so I had to go Castle Edge.
And going into the finals, how do you feel being matched up against Leary?
I think no one is happy when he faces Leary, and we actually practice a lot as well for the finals, so I'm not sure. It will be a fun game, I guess.
Do you think having all of that practice together is going to be a net positive or a net negative for you?
Probably negative for me because he knows my strategies and he's just like full arch and micro. So we all know that, so it's going to work for me, pretty sure.
Well, we will look forward immensely to watching that final happen. But for now, we're going to take back to the analysis and hear some more insights.
Thanks very much. Yes, welcome to the analysis chamber. Me and T90, we've been watching this set, and it had just a bit of everything. Long games, short games, excitement, drama, tension, thrill, spills. What a show we've been given, T90.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, for TaToH, this is such a big moment for him, right? And it's just so many times with TaToH where we talk about the strategy, but no one's putting him in that conversation on the road to the final. It was very loud in there. There are many people who've been believing for years that he could make it. So I'm really happy for him.
A huge result for him. Commiserations to Hera. I know he was hungry. He wanted that dub, but I mean, falling at the semis in a series like that, there's no shame in that. Let's jump into to game number one here, kicking things off to TaToH versus Franks on Arabia and TaToH. Oh, didn't he come out swinging, dude? Holy moly, those early Vil picks.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, even like before getting there, it was interesting. It seemed like Hera was the more comfortable player.
Yeah,
but then TaToH made him not so comfortable, right? Like it was 8 villagers picked at one point. We did have a teensy little pause. We're gonna get right into it here. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. But basically, Hera, if you know his style, it tends to be defensive, right? He can be aggressive, he has that potential, but he plays more towards the macro, which suits the Franks here. So he fell back into double range at this point, and basically TaToH just smashed him. You have a decision if you're TaToH. You put your foot to the gas and you go on and finish the guy off, or you try and go Castle Age. And you can see the damage is already done at this point. Hera knew he was most likely dead, and eventually TaToH just had to ease his way to winning game number one. But what a statement, right? Franks is one of Hera's best civilizations. TaToH was the final pick for TaToH in his draft, and Arabia is Hera's best map.
Yeah, it was interesting hearing TaToH say that he thought he might be able to sneak the TaToH pick later in the draft.
Yeah.
It really paid off for him here. You can see this 21-0 eco KD, and that's the sort of thing, particularly in the, I mean, that's the sort of thing you can't come back from generally. This early in the game, impossible.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great game. Obviously, like from that, we were looking to see if there was a reaction from Hera, and we saw a reaction from Hera, right? Like Hera, he does have this thing where he's a bit tentative in game one in tournaments, and so he had to open up in the second game with the complete opposite because his home map was Morass, which was insanely aggressive. And we don't have too many highlights for people.
We can basically watch the whole game. Essentially, it was that short. Onto the shorefish, massive amounts of food.
Yeah.
Piled that straight into the scouts, and it was an in-game time 6 minutes. So what's that like?
Yeah, it's
4 minutes in real time.
6 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's the blink of an eye for sure. Honestly, Hera just utilized the Bulgarians perfectly. The cheaper blacksmith upgrades and the faster researching blacksmith upgrades. And what he did was he sent more villagers to shorefish. So he pulled villagers from other resources and brought them forward. Those things combined.
25, 26 vils on food.
Yeah. Those things combined is what led to him winning. And after you see that, you're like, well, okay, shaky game one from Hera. But then he dominates game number two, and it's anyone's set.
And it was incredible to watch TaToH just realize, yep, okay, you got me, move on, let's go, GG next. Because this was an incredible, a blistering performance from Hera. And something that I know we all, just as spectators, we breathed a sigh of relief. We didn't want Hera to just fall over, and certainly that didn't happen. Game number one, not his best. Game number two, much better. And in game number three, even though he lost, this was
This was a great game. And honestly, when you talk about this series, forget game 1 and game 2, just talk about game 3.
Yeah.
Because it's all tallied up, and both players have potentials to win this game. And there's a couple things we're going to have to touch on when we get into it, but it was a great back and forth match.
So on water here, we've got Koreans obviously very at home on water with their turtle ships against the Bengalis, which have risen, I think, in people's estimation as a water map civ.
Yeah, so what I love from this, obviously there's water aspects to talk about, but the towers from TaToH to get that position early was so good. And Hera was very TC-oriented, very macro-oriented in this game. That is a strength of his, but I think on a map like this, it became a little bit of a weakness. You could see he's like placing town centers, and all of his gold is to the north there. We talked to, or Nili and Mem talked about how maybe as we see a really good engagement here, as TaToH loses some of his turtle ships, but like, if the TC would have been in the middle, would it have been a different situation for Hera?
Well, the map control or the areas that we saw TaToH contesting here, pushing Hera off the gold, it meant that, you know, his boom, which was great, but ultimately became a bit of an overboom and wasn't backed up with a strong gold eco.
Yeah.
Even with the middle.
Yeah, so like that castle right there, right? If that castle's placed in the middle, or if he makes an outpost to make sure there's nothing there, he has the gold and he has no issues there. TaToH, I mean, it was incredible how TaToH brought this back. TaToH was 20 villagers behind, and he was such a pest. And he, you know, continued to try and loop around here on water. But you've got Hera in a position with 101 eco, and again, he's going to get a great surround on the turtle ships.
Yeah.
So it's not like the turtle ships were OP or anything. It was the stubbornness from TaToH as Hera continued to back and forth, just push away attacks.
And we saw here Hera take great control of the center, right?
Sorry, Ryan, I have to interrupt. 15 vills in queue, right? That's the theme. 15 vills in queue after he's an imp. And this catches up with Hera massively. At a point, he will reach higher numbers like 150, 160 when he's trying to queue up ships. It was a big problem. And I can speak for it. Everyone can speak for it. It's just the pressure.
Yep. I mean, it's just that muscle memory that that makes you continue to do things like this. But this is what I wanted to talk about. The map control in the center from Hera resulted in these docks all being wiped out. TaToH repositions to the bottom here, and you can see it immediately. Just the huge numbers on the minimap, huge numbers of docks and ships that he was just churning out.
This was a war because like both players had some iffy things with Hera with the overboom and then, you know, losing 30 villagers and creating 30 more. But TaToH didn't have bracer for so long. Like that he
just never clicked on his blacksmith.
One player didn't have the amount of water units, the other player didn't have the amount of upgrades. But then like it hit a point where TaToH, even though he didn't have the middle, you could tell he was just like, let's get to my optimal pop and let's just push this home. And it is tricky against the Bengalis as their fire ships do regenerate, but you're not gonna have time to regenerate against that many galleons.
No, and I mean, look, with demos, this would have been over so much quicker, right? You chuck a couple of demos and these fire ships have got absolutely no chance. But using the Koreans to their full advantage on water here, and TaToH clawed his way back into this, and by the end of it, it was such a dominating performance.
It was so good. And, I mean, heated shot. We never see heated shot. Forgive my pronunciation, Yupseong, I believe. The unique tech, like these things that benefited those towers, which would have helped him in those fights when he didn't have bracer. The whole Red room was screaming bracer, by the way. But yeah, that obviously puts TaToH in a winning position. And then TaToH, as he just said, he was like, well, I wasn't sure how to play Bull exactly, but I saw Hera do it. And I saw he liked Turks, so my counter pick to that was just steal it from him.
Snipe the Turks, then you don't have to play against them. That's right, there we go. So we move on to Bull, this iconic map that we've generated for this tournament here, of course, very appropriate as we are in a Red Bull tournament. And still, I think we're figuring out how best to play it, right? This is not a solved map. And here, again, crazy game.
Hera played this so well. Like, his approach was deny the enemy from coming to the middle. And if you can't come to the middle, you eventually have some big problems. The issue for Hera, as the casters and viewers all realized very early on, was that there was a hole to the north of this. Now, obviously, TaToH didn't use this hole just yet. So I don't know, like, and I didn't hear all the interviews, so I don't know if like he knew about it and then like waited till later. If he did, that's like really good. But obviously at this point, Hera is like, wait a second, how is this happening? I don't think he knew at this point.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But even having said that, like the early raids of the Light Cav only cost him a couple of villages. You can see here the eco key.
Yeah,
not
it was
too
insane.
Bad. Like Hera was way better in terms of responding to what TaToH was doing there. But ultimately, TaToH was able to maneuver himself into position here.
You got Saracens, so your camels have more HP. If it's camels versus light cav, generally those camels win, but TaToH added the monks. That was a really poor fight from TaToH. And then later on, I mean, this is after like 30 villagers died in Hera's main base. He lost everything. This was actually, Nili was screaming the correct things here. Like, that's the best case scenario for Hera because he's not on the way to the Imperial Age yet, and TaToH is. But best case scenario or not, you're still 30 vills behind. Obviously, if that castle completes, it can be pushed right down. And Again, like, what a moment for TaToH.
Yeah, huge.
He had to work so hard.
Yeah.
Like, Hera played so well. The only, like, questions anyone can have over Hera's performance today is only because TaToH played amazing Age of Empires 2. It's not about Hera, it's about how TaToH played it.
Exactly right. Well, Tristan, thanks so much for joining us for this analysis segment. And look, congratulations to Hera. He's a sportsman through and through. Obviously, you know, it'll be heartbreaking for him.
For sure.
But he'll be very happy to have been vanquished by an opponent who, at this point, just very, very worthy. TaToH through to the finals.
Yep.
He's wanted this for a long time, and now he faces off against the end boss of Empire Wars, Leary.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be so good. Stick around, ladies and gents. We have a lot more Age of Empires coming.
Yes, indeed. Just going to wait on confirmation for what's coming up next, but it shouldn't be too much longer before we are heading to Age of Empires 1. We are getting things set up, and we're going all the way back, my friends, to where it all began. Age of Empires 1, I know for many people, including myself, was where this journey with this game franchise began. And so we're going to get things set up back in our main hall and get stuck in with the original and, in some people's mind, the best. Stick around, my friends, back with Age of Empires 1 after this.